Hello. Today we're going to be talking about this program made for the internal assessment of computer science. Um, this program is a time controller. Um, Let me explain you what it is. So my client um, told me that in their business they need a program which can control the time of the different employees, so they can actually pay them the exact money they have been inside the business. So um here we have two different roles. Oh well, the program is written in Spanish because the business is a Spanish business, and they told me that their employees don't know English, so it's better if I could do it in Spanish. But it's not a problem at all. So we have here the title, which is a, a control of the schedules or like timetables. Here we have two different roles. We have the employee and the administrator. We're gonna go first with the administrator, since these are the ones who control and who have the access to see all the different schedules. The password is, well, like in here, it opens a page where it says password, and you have to enter the password. And in this case, the password is 123. So we go OK over here, and then we have two different things. This is the administrator panel. Yeah, we have two things. We have here a to export the timetable from this day to this day, and in here you can say to generate the Excel. What happens with this? They need an application, an outside application, for actually generating this Excel. But if they don't have this application, they could also go to this other option over here, which is the employees. And here you can add employees, um, which, by the way, you can put the names. Let's just, for example, Jerry. There's, well, my bad. There's a window open, and then we have the name and the ID. So the name, for example, could be Jerry, and then the ID. There's something happens when you put the ID wrong. For example, if you put just four characters, and then you go save, there is a warning. This warning says that neither the name and the ID could be valid. Well, the name is valid, first of all, and the second of all, it's not valid because it's a minimum of 8 characters, the ID. So we just go and accept this, and then put here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0 and G. So we have this saved. We have to double click just in case, and then over here it would say the ID is it's already existing. This it's an error over here, but it means that the ID already exists. So I mean that it's already saved. So we just take this off. We can also see all the different employers. So we have, for example, where is Jerry? Jerry is our example of today, and then we're gonna go accept, and then um view all the table that we have over here. We have the employee, the names of the employees over here, the entrance, which, like, this is when they enter to the business. This is their coffee breaks, their breaks that they can have. Their exit, which is the time where the employee exits, and the total amount of hours, which would be adding, which, yeah, it will be adding everything and just subtracting the coffee breaks. Normally it's around 15 minutes, but it's okay. You can also put here to upload, to update, my bad, uh, just in case, because this is a real-time project. So now we're gonna go to the role of employee. And here we have the employee over here. We're gonna search our example, Jerry. We can also add an employee just in case somebody made a mistake. So we can delete this. And then this button over here is the entrance. When you press this, it appears that you have the entrance has been registered at this time over here. Right now is 6:13. So now we can also talk about the different buttons, so we can make a bit of time. So this is the break. And here it says that to start a break, you can this it's normally depends on the country, but in this country, in the country that they told me to do this project, is 15 minutes of break time. And what happens with this is you can just press this button, then it will say the break has initiated at this hour. You can also do finish this break, and then after the 8 hours have passed, the employees would press this button, which is the exit button, and then you press this, and then the exit has been registered at this hour. So we can go back, administrator 123. Okay, and then we can see the tables of today. This makes now we can see uh the time passed is not much, it's just 0 minutes, but we can see that the when Jerry entered it was at 16:13. Then the coffee breaks that Jerry had was from this hour to this hour, and then exit from exit at this hour, and he has a total amount of hours of 0. This could apply for different you can have here different hours, and not and then they calculate the amount of hours they've worked with the amount of money they get paid. You can also we can use Mary, for example, enters uh oh yeah, sorry. Then we can go enter, then break, finish break, and imagine she needs another break. So she enters a break, she finished the break, or she needs another one, I don't know. And then just go exit and see what happens. We can go now to the administrator, 123 again. Okay, and see the different schedule that we have now. So we've seen that Mary entered at this hour, and then she had 3 coffee breaks, as we can see over here, and she exited this hour, and we have the total amount of hours in here. So this is all, and thank you very much for watching this video.